Education is the cornerstone of national progress. And to this end, as promised, while strengthening basic education, we will sustain and enhance the free SHS policy so that we gain the benefits that it is intended to bestow. We will address challenges such as overcrowding to ensure quality education at all levels. Our plans also include free tuition for first-year students entering public tertiary institutions.
Yama busuafo nyina kwa aba Ghana ni TV so na wasugu a utie na wohwe Mr. Sayana wa me subscribe button no so na wa subscribe to channel na fe wa share obetimi a like na odo comment enso so etumi egu ase yabusuafo free senior high school no onim said during the campaign season no ade ba ko a NPP for use ye na omode ball NDC for fompa ne say omode to Ghana for anim say mampani his excellency John Dramani Mahama ne NDC for ba ombetwa free SHS ni mu ema ewura manfo tirim yi pa ya recording bia na audio bia yewura Johnson Esidun Ketia the general chairman edema NDC okoke kan ewo ba bia omokotwetwa BCC so no ema ewura Ghana fo trimpa na for the first time ever since mampani yewura John Dramani Mahama ebedi ade be Ghana mampani no this is the first time awokasa de for free senior school no although during campaign season or the tudwa sensemo a NDC for MPP for Mr. Eka no enya de no kura bi no ba ontwa free senior high school no so emu na yewura mampani John Mahama de atudwa se woka ama Ghana fo nyina te na wasanso esisu bi mu se free senior school na brat na se ababeboa Ghana madi hye nyina nto no onya de obetwa mu ne na wasanso atwa mu kina nanso ye wo feeling kikawa bi wono mu a akwa ye osi akwan ya etwe dwumadi no sinsenti no obepa obedwokuo bi na Ghana ha nyina afa nim before mo aben wo ngomasua mu nsemu no na omodo omani enum nim bia fa free SHS ni afọ mo ahwe enhya ebetimi de aka ho de wosi yi free mu no na ye yi free mu ama free senior school netime anyanyua agina so na da bi nchirima ba omonso abenya eso mfaso enya no nko a osan kasa de fa e-blocks ya mampani akufo de ne MPP bae omutwa ejaye no ode atodwa so ba de aka nwura mu nyina no obesan so aye ho yi afi mpuntunwuma na ban eye efa ngomasua so ye no obehwe na wato ne nyina enso eso abusuafo nsem bebre na mampani yewura John Dramani Mahama ekaye de fa ngomasua so ye ho a odi tudwa se empanimfo bobo ndin do ngomasua so ye na no sua hunu nim die kuta omo no ogidie ye se beboa ama Ghana education sector no improvement and as impuntu enso etumi abemu wodi nsemi tudwa ebra wone Ahmadiyya Muslim Mission Ghana mpanimfo hia ya na omodi omanmo enkomo na yenhwe nsemu a mampani tudwa ne bi owia keta hya ho nsemu okan no eni dumso no eno so yabo amamo ahwebi.
Amir Chairman, education is the cornerstone of national progress. And to this end, as promised, while strengthening basic education, we will sustain and enhance the free SHS policy so that we gain the benefits that it is intended to bestow. We will address challenges such as overcrowding to ensure quality education at all levels. Our plans also include free tuition for first-year students entering public tertiary institutions, the completion of abandoned e-blocks, and investments to provide equitable learning opportunities nationwide and across the whole education value chain. These initiatives will empower our youth with the skills needed to excel in a rapidly changing world. We shall emphasize technical vocational education and training so that we can produce the skilled manpower that is needed for business and industry. I'm going to set up a planning committee to start working on the National Education Review Conference that I promised. This conference will review our educational system right from the kindergarten through the basic to secondary to tertiary to technical vocational education and identify what the hindrances to quality education are at each level of our educational system. I believe that this conference will come out with new ideas in order to provide us the outcomes that we need as a nation.
On the case of Dunsor, President John Dramani Mahama na to just say Dunsor no, although na no ama beto niema pa o de compare niema abandada New Patriotic Party eja honum no na ensheda enhye but he said it very emphatic, say he wasn't there, say obi apportion blame de amobia say aban we anye ni aban nya wanya aba no nko ade abai na de so a enti Yewura Mahama de ato Ghana fo anim say ode nhye pa egu akwan so na yeka say no wa power abadwuku omo aben e wo nyinam ahoden ho nsem a emprempren hye mu ekoso e wo enkran omo hwe kwan betimi afa so na ECG Gridco enafe Netco ene nyimaku awdo enka ne ahye omo nsa no ombetimi apene pomasi bre enso e wo ho na onim say the very day na His Excellency Yewura John Dramani Mahama yedini di ade o Ghana ha wo so ye no na yedum nkane o Ghana ha emea hodo bebre ama nipa dodo na no enya inauguration ni bi anhwe na it was very very bad yeah manfo kire omo ha edefa ho a manfo hya ase kan se onokwa waba dumso hene waba. Yeah, it didn't augur well with His Excellency Yewura John Dramani Mahama. Meaning say after the inauguration be a man for born a man, you know, but all the same, no, Yewura Mahama de ato Ghana for him say nyanto boasie na yenkania no enye den ya ebegina so na yetimi enye bi ediedi ndwuma no so yenhwe nsem a ode etu dwa no ebi.
And normally to forestall blackouts because of the loss of almost 2,000 megawatts of power, we have to make provision for fuel. And this is light crude oil, heavy fuel oil, and distillate fuel. Unfortunately, enough provision was not made for this eventuality. When the fuel arrives, it takes time to import it, 3 weeks to place an order and get it delivered. And when it arrives, you have to treat the fuel for another week and a half to make it ready for use in the generating plants. And so there's a threat of power outages. But my brothers and sisters, don't despair. Like I said, you elected us to solve the problems, not to put the blame on anybody else or to shoulder you with those problems. And so yesterday I called a meeting of all the stakeholders in the electricity value chain. And they have been sitting since yesterday to today to come out with innovative solutions so that we're able to keep the lights on. And so I can assure you with some of the ideas they've come up with, we would make sure that your lights stay on and that we do not have Dunsor, as you popularly call it. Brothers and sisters, good governance is the foundation upon which a nation's progress rests. In this light, transparency, accountability, and ethical leadership will define this administration. We shall pass a code of conduct for our office holders, and they will strictly abide by that code of conduct. We shall carry out comprehensive audits in order to establish what the situation of our state-owned enterprises and parastatals are. We shall operationalize the Operation Recover All the Loot and investigate persons we believe have engaged in misappropriation of public property and pursue them to recover such property. We will strengthen the institutions of accountability, that is the anti-corruption institutions, in order to ensure that public trust is restored. The Reset Agenda is a call to action for every Ghanaian to join in building a nation where justice, peace, and progress will flourish. It is imperative that we work together. I urge the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to continue its invaluable contribution to our education, healthcare, and social services in partnership with government. Together we can overcome obstacles and create a brighter future for all.
Ghana Mampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na yatene kan edi abusua misro aha ye Ghana ni TV obetimi a share ama onua so hobi na watensem a ye papa kan obetimi a like na wa share ama obi anso ye obetimi ja comment nso ase kai na hye ne nso mi subscribe button no so na bibia me betum bia nso onso obetimi enya update ni bi ebesie e wa ban mu bia no ye besan so e de abesomo me din di ohene abusua yesi ha nyame ya adom a ye besan so ababiem yakra mo